पता नहीं। Hello students, welcome to Fun Scholar. So today we are going to discuss the chapter named Number Play or the playing with the numbers. This chapter will be beneficial for CBSE class 6 students, but it will also be beneficial for class 7 and class 6 ICSE boards as well. Okay, so let's start. So the chapter name is Number Play. So first tell me that what are the numbers? The numbers are basically I have written down some examples of numbers. Okay, so they are all the numbers. Now we will going to play with these numbers and learn the chapter that is number play. Okay, so let's start. So numbers are the building blocks of mathematics. Okay, in this chapter we will explore interesting numbers properties, tricks and patterns. Okay, so for this case I have built a block of numbers or a block of circle where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we have 7 numbers. Okay. So now we will going to learn and discuss this type of playing in this chapter as well. Okay. So let's go further. Now you have a job to do, that is count the number of ships. Here we are seeing that ships are jumping into some whale or something. So you have to count them all. So if you start counting, you can see that here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a small one. So we can tell that here we have 6 ships. Okay, or we can say that 5.5 ships, because the last one is the smallest one. Okay, so we can say that that one is an half example of half a ship. Okay, so let's go again. That is, if the first 3 ships go to the last end of the queue, then what will be the number of the Sean, the thinnest ship? Okay, so what we have seen? We have seen that Sean is the last person who is jumping. So if 3 of them goes after Sean, so Sean will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 3 of them gone after Sean, so Sean will be the third one. Okay. So this one just a pattern which we can learn. Yes, you guessed it right. Sean will be the third to jump. Okay. So 2, it will be 2 from here, Sean is in the middle and 3 will be after him. Okay. So let's go again, that is, this one is a pattern. That is, look carefully at the given numbers, some of them have been highlighted. Can you say why? So here we have 43, 79 is being highlighted, 29 is being highlighted, 34 is being highlighted, 626, 790 and 198. So from this pattern, what can we tell that why these numbers have been highlighted? So 7 and 9 is 16, 9 and 2 is 11 and 3 and 4 is 7, 6 to 6 will be 14. So you can see that if we add or count the numbers, we have we can have a pattern, and in this pattern they have a difference of 4 numbers, and for this case they have a difference of 9 numbers. Okay, and 9 and 4 are what? 9 and 4 are square numbers. So it has a difference of square numbers between them. Okay, so this one just a beginner steps to be called to be the pattern. Okay, the next one. A cell is colored if the number in it is greater than its adjacent cells. Okay, the number 29 is greater than its adjacent two numbers, that is 10 and 28. Yes, this one can also be said to be true for this case. Okay, the number 29 is greater than its adjacent two numbers, that is 10 and 28. Okay, so between 10 and 28 we have a bigger number, that is 29, and between these two cells we have a number, that is 79. This one is a pretty much easier one to guess. Okay, so this will be called as the pattern. Now they have colored or marked the supercells in the table below. So find the table below with only 4-digit numbers such that the supercells are exactly the colored cells. Fill the table below such that we got many supercells as possible. Okay, so we will going to discuss about what does the supercell means in the next upcoming slides. Okay, complete table 2 with 5-digit numbers whose digits are 1, 0, 6, 3 and 9 in some order. Only a colored cell should have number greater than all its neighbors. So if we have to do it, it will be complete table 2, that is this table, with 5-digit number whose digits are 1, 0, 6, 3 and 9. Okay, only a colored cell should have a number greater than all its neighbor. Okay, so its neighbor we can fill out the cell with the help of 9, 6, 3, 1, 0. So if we write this one, so it will be greater than its adjacent cell. Okay, so using by this we can also fill out this one and this one as well. Okay, try it yourself. Now go to next. That is, now can you answer the smallest even number in the table is dash. The smallest number greater than 30,000 in this table is dash. Once you have filled the table above, put commas appropriately after the thousands digit. That means that if we are writing 10,000 or 1 lakh, we have to point the 1000 like this. Okay, so after filling out the table, you guys can easily solve this question. Okay, so now we will going to learn about the number line. We have already discussed about this in the integers chapter or in the other chapters as well. So first of all, tell me, what does the 5 plus 6 means? It means 11. Okay, and if you are starting your journey from 5 and look that it will go up to 11. Okay, so 5 plus 6 will be 11. Okay, done. The next one is a number line is a pictorial representation of numbers on a straight line. Yes, we already know that. Okay, so first they are talking about 3 minus 2. So it will be 1. We already know that. We can count this in our hands. But if you have to represent it on a number line, so you will have to start your journey from number 3. And from number 3, we have to subtract minus 2. That means we have to come towards 0 or come towards left side. So it will be 2 minus 1 and it will be 1. Okay, so from this point we have to come into this point and then this point, and the answer will be this. Okay, the next one, figure it out. Identify the numbers marked on the number line below and label the remaining positions. So if this one is 2010 and if this one is 2020, so tell me what it will be in the middle. So from 10 to 20 we have one cell left or one position left, so it will be 2015, and after that it will be 2025, then it will be 2030, and all you can fill it out by yourself. It will be 2005, it will be 2000, and it will be 1995, and it will be 1990. This is a representation of all the filled out cells. Okay, for the next one, this one is pretty much easier. It will be 9998, it will be 9999, it will be 10,000, and it will go on. Same as the previous one as well, it will be 9995, it will be 9994 and all. Okay. For the second case, it will be 15077, so 15078, 15079, 15080, 15081, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. Okay. And for this case, it has 86,705, 87,705. The next, it will be 88,705. Then it will be 89,705. Okay. Put a circle around the smallest number and a box around the largest number in each of the sequence above. So for this case, the smallest number will be this and the largest number will be this. Okay. And each sequence will be pointed out like this. Okay. So this one is pretty much easy one. Let's go next and see what others are telling. Okay. The next is सोचो बच्चों सोचो, यही तो सोचने वाली बात है. तो क्या सोचना है? That is, can you write 3 numbers whose digital sum is 14? So talking about digital sum means, or digit sum, that is, if I add these 2 digits or the digits of the number 13, so I will be ending up getting 4. So for this case, if the number is 77, so its digit sum will be 14. Okay, so now you have to find other 1 to find the digital sum. Okay, the next. Yes, they have done it like this. Can it be this one, and this one? You can take 3, 4 or more numbers to it. Like if you can take example of 3 numbers which are 2-digit numbers, example of 3 or more numbers which are 3-digit. Okay, and it will go on. Next, that is digit sum 40. So they have described the process how we can get the digit sum of 14. Write other numbers whose digit add up to 14. You have to make all the possible combinations which will end up getting digit sum as 14. Okay, so this one is a pretty much easier one, and you guys can play with these tricks with your friends. Now next, that is time to solve. Calculate the digit sums of 3-digit numbers whose digits are consecutive. For example, 3, 4, 5. Do you see a pattern? Will this pattern continue? Okay. If we find the digit sum of 345, it will be 3 plus 4 plus 5 equals to 12. If I take another 3, that is 4, 5, 6, the digit sum will be 4 plus 5 plus 6, 15. Now take 5, 6, 7. It will be 5 plus 6 plus 7. So it will be ending up by getting 11 and 18. So you can see the pattern. That pattern is following 12, 15 and 18. That means it has a difference of 3 between all of them. Okay. So this is the pattern they were talking about. Okay. Next. Yes, the explanation will be like this. And this is all multiples of 3 and comes in the table of 3. Obviously. Also, there is a gap between each of the findings. This pattern will continue further. Okay, this pattern will continue further. The next. Can you help Dinesh to solve it out? After writing numbers from 1 to 100, Dinesh wondered how many times he would have written the digit 7. Okay, so can you help Dinesh to solve it out? So let's solve this, try this by ourselves. That is, from 1 to 100 there will be 7, there will be 17, there will be 27, 37, 47, 57, 67, and then comes 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, then 87, 97. So these are all the 7 which comes in by writing 1 to 100. And how many 7s are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we are getting total 19 7. Oh sorry, 27 we will be getting, because in 77 we are having 2 7s here. So it will be 27s. Okay, now it's your job to find out other numbers as well. From 1 to 100, how many times we will be ended up getting 5, or how many times we will be ended up getting 9. Okay, so this is your job to find out how many times we are getting the numbers repeated or as a digit. Go next. This one is just a mean, that is, read the words from the backward. You will find the same words by reading it backwards. Okay, like for this case, civic, radar, level, rotor, kayak, madam. So each of the digits will read like the same if we flip them. Okay, just like dad will be dad again if you flip it. Okay, reviewer will be reviewer again if you flip it. So this is another pattern which we will be getting, but this doesn't deal with the numbers, it deals with the words. Okay, let's go next. Now students, can you tell me some examples of palindrome numbers? Oh, okay. One thing, that is, this type of words will be called as the palindrome words, and you may have learned about this in your English literature or whatever in any other subjects. So you have to tell me what will be the palindrome numbers. So here is the example of palindrome numbers starting from 1. Okay, and we can also take another type of number, that is 646. 646, it is also be a palindrome number if we flip this. Okay, the next one will be finding the palindrome numbers. Okay, so these all are the examples of palindrome numbers. Now we will go further, that is, I am a 5-digit palindrome number, I am an odd number, my digit is double of my U digit. My H digit is double of my T digit. Who am I? So here 5-digit palindrome number, I am an odd number, obviously. My 3rd digit is double of my U digit, means unit digit, that means in this place. So U digit means unit digit, T digit means tens digit, and TH digit means thousand digit, and TTH means 10,000 digit. Okay, so who am I? You have to tell me. So first you have to take 5-digit palindrome numbers, you have to find it. Okay, so generally this type of question has MCQ options, so that you don't have to find it on other side. So what will be the number you have to choose? So let's try it. My T digit is double of my U digit. If I take, so it will be this, my H digit is double of my T digit. H digit will be double of my T digit. Okay, and they have 1, 2, 4. So if I take 2, 1, so it will be 1, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1. So look at this, it will be a palindrome number. Okay, so all conditions are verified. This is an odd number, this is a palindrome number. 2's digit is double of U's digit. H digit is double of T's digit. Who am I? So we have found it, the palindrome number. Okay, so you can try it with another numbers as well. Like if you take 3, it will be 6. For the case of 6, it will be no, it can't be. This will be the only option here. Okay, the next one. So here they have told a story, that is, doctor Kaprikar was a mathematics teacher in a government school in Devlali, Maharashtra. He liked playing with numbers very much and found many beautiful patterns in numbers that were previously unknown. In 1949, he discovered a fascinating and magical phenomenon which is playing with 4-digit number. So now let's see what does the phenomenon had. Follow the steps and experience of magic for yourself. Speak any 4-digit number having at least 2 different digits, say 6382. Okay, so we have taken 6382. Now make the largest number from these digits, call it A. Okay, so let's 6 as the A. Make the smallest number from these digits, call it B. So it will be 2 will be called as B. Okay, subtract B from A, call it C. So C will be A minus B, and it will be 6 minus 2, that means 4. Okay, so now let's see further, that is, you will always reach the magic number 6174. The number 6174 is now called the Kaprikar constant. Okay, so we have taken from this number, it will be 6264, and for this case it will be 4173, it will be 6174. So ABC will be this. Carry out the same steps with few 3 digits number. What number will start repeating? Okay, so the number will go on and will be start repeating if we subtract this and get a constant number. Okay, the next one. Observe the figure below. What can you say about numbers and the lines are drawn? Numbers in the middle column are added in different ways to get numbers on the sides. Okay, the numbers in the middle can be used as many times as needed to get the desired sum. Draw arrows from the middle to the numbers on the sides to obtain the desired sum. Okay, so we have some options, and from this we can tell that if we subtract this from this, we will be getting this. If we add this to this, we will be getting this. Just follow the arrows and you will be getting a pattern. So let's do sums using this. Okay, and they have here, they have added or subtracted boxes. Here, using the numbers in the boxes, we are allowed to use both addition and subtraction to get the required number. An example is shown, that is, from 40,000, if you subtract 800, it will be ended up getting 39200, and then if we add 300, it will be 600, and it will be, we will be getting 39800. Okay, so we can just add some and subtract some to get the value of these numbers. Okay, the next one. So write an example for each of the below scenarios whenever possible. 5 digit plus 5 digit to give a 5 digit sum more than 90250. So for this case, take 7, 2, then 0 plus 0, 1, 1, 3, 2, 0, 0. Okay, so, or take it 1. So the answer will be 15209, which is 1 digit bigger than the given digit, that is 90,205. Okay, you guys just do what it's saying and just go by the flow. Like 5 digit plus 3 digit to give a 6 digit sum. So 5 digit plus 6 digit. So if I take 5 digit, that is 11111, and adding it with a 3 digit. Okay, like, or take 99999, 5 digit, and take 3 digit as like this. So you will be getting, ended up getting 9 plus 1 0, 1 in hand, 9 plus 1 0, 10 plus 1 11 is 1 in hand, 9 plus 1 10 plus 1 in hand, 9 plus 1 that is 10, 1 in hand, 9 plus 10. So we will be ended up getting 100,110. Okay. Now you guys can do the rest of the numbers as by yourself. This one is pretty much easy. Okay. Let's go further, that here are some numbers arranged in some patterns. Find out the sum of the numbers in each of the below figures. Should we add them one by one, or can we use the quicker way? Share and discuss in class the different methods to each one of to use to solve these questions. So let's get started. Okay. So let's start. Look at the sequence below. The same rule is applied in all the sequences. Okay. So 12, 6, 3, 10, 5, 16, 8, 4, 2, 1. If we add 1 plus 1, we will be getting 2, that is the second number. If we add 2 plus 2, we will be ended up getting 4. Then it will be 8, 16. Okay. Now comes at 5, it will be 5, 10. Then comes at 3, we will be getting 3, 6 and 12. Okay. So the sequence is being formed like it is starting from 1 and going up to 3. So for 1, 2, 3, 4 ऐसे चलेगा. So for the next one, that is 1, 2, 4, 8, 16 done. 5, 10, 20, 40 done. 13, 26, 52 done. Now the last part we have, it has something missing in here. So this one is the odd number, we have to choose it out. Okay, so 13, 26, here it should have been 39. Okay, the next one. So they are the sequence which it's being forming. For the next case, it will be 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 21 is the odd one out. Okay. The next one, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 1, 5, 10, 20, 40 done, 13, 26. It has also a missing number, that is 39. Okay. So these are the sequences. Now the rule is one starts with any number. If the number is even, take half of it. If the number is odd, multiply it by 3 and add 1 and repeat it. Notice that all 4 sequences have eventually reached to the number 1. Okay. So if we go by from this side, so if the number is even, divided by 2, so we will be getting up by getting the half, that is 11. Now if we, and what they said? They said in the next, if the number is odd, multiply it by 3 and add 1. So multiply it by 3 and add 1, we will be getting 34. Then again make it a half, we will be getting 17. And then again multiply it with 3 and add 1, that will be 52. So this is another pattern. So the previous one is also a pattern and this one is also a pattern. Okay. So you guys can check your exercises and you will be getting so many types of pattern, and if you practice this, it will be very much fun to do it. Okay. The next one. Now simple estimation. Paromita's class section has 32 children. The other two sections of her class have 29 and 35 children. Okay, so she estimated the number of children in her class to be about 100. Along with class 6, her school has classes 7 to 10 and each class has 3 sections each. She assumed a similar number in each class and estimated the number of students in the school to be around 500. Okay. So in this section has 32 children, other two sections of her class have 29 and 35 children. Okay. So she estimated the number of children in her class to be about 100. Okay. Now 30 plus 29, it will be 900, and 5 plus 2, that is 70. So 16, 1 in hand, 3, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they have total 96 students. But she has assumed that this class has about 200 students. So this is called estimation. When we go near in any big number or take a little bit smaller from any number. So for this case, Paramita can say that we have 90 students, but she told that we have 100 students. So 96 is less closer to 100 compared to 90. So that's why she has told that we have 100 students. So this will be called as the estimation. We have to take the nearby big numbers or nearby small numbers to get the desired number. Okay. So this will go up to or have been followed up to the other classes as well. Okay. So for this case, so in class 6 you don't have that much estimation in your classes. So you have to wait a bit for class 7 to have start of estimation. Okay. So before closing it, I would like to play a video that is it will be saying that representation of whole numbers in the number line. Okay. So let's watch the video and I will be coming later. So here was the video, but why did I have played the video? This video is just the summarization of all the numbers starting from whole numbers and natural numbers. Okay, so for the chapter number play or playing with the numbers, we have to know about the numbers itself to know the patterns of the numbers. Okay, so for this case we have discussed that how can we draw the number lines here, and you can see that this chapter has been started from discussing about the number lines. Okay, so here they have discussed that the greater and lesser values of numbers which are getting this to this to this and this up to this. Okay, so let's a quick recap of this chapter. So the chapter is number play, and if we start recapping this, so the numbers are the base of the mathematics by which we learn the chapters in mathematics or the subject of mathematics in detail. Okay, and then we have counted the shapes and this, and then we can count it that how we can flip the numbers or how can we arrange the numbers to get to play with it. And then we have learned about a little bit of pattern of some numbers. Then we have learned about the greater number and smaller number. Then we have learned about some pattern related questions, and then we have learned about the number line. Yes, I have shown you the video of the number line. Okay, and next we have to go after and we have solved some questions which have the different conditions to write down the numbers and all this all. Okay, and then we have learned about what does the digit sum means and also solve the questions according to the digit sum. Okay, and next we have gone up to by knowing the palindrome words and the palindrome numbers as well. Okay, and then we have learned about the Kaprekar number as well. Okay, and after that we have solved some numbers related to the digit sum or the digited numbers. Okay, and then we have learned that what does the simple estimation means. Okay, and last it comes the final countdown of the chapter. So this is a small video of the chapter number play, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe Fun Scholar. We will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.